Hello and welcome to AM Guitar. I'm Anjay and today we are going to be looking at the Op-Amp Big Muff Pi from EHX. Now the Op-Amp Big Muff Pi is a Big Muff fuzz pedal, but instead of using transistors it uses operational amps, op-amps, to get that fuzzy sound. Came around I think in the 60s or 70s, came to kind of fame from Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins using it as the core sound of the early albums. I think it was going into the front of a stacked Marshall or something. But fast forward to nowish, and he's worked with Electro-Harmonix to create a nano version of the pedal with a couple of tricks. So first things first, we have a volume control, a sustain control, which is your fuzz, and a tone control. And we have a little toggle switch here, which turns the tone on and off. We're going to start with everything at 12 o'clock, and we'll have a little play. So here's my clean sound. Oh yes, worth mentioning the guitar. This is Jason from Maybury Guitar's personal 60s Stratocaster. Mostly original 60s stuff, I believe. Plays like a dream and sounds like your classic kind of 60s Strat. Nice profile neck, just sounds fantastic. Sounds really good with the fuzz as well. So let's give this a go. I'm on the bridge pickup. This is my clean-ish sound. Clipping a little bit, try that again. Check we're not clipping. Cool, right, let's do this. That's everything at 12. Now we're going to turn the sustain right off and the volume right up. Fuzz right on, as it should be. So there you go, fuzzy, modern type fuzz. Now, with the tone control, you can go from a flubby muff to a tight muff. Okay, so flubby, so very little treble. Kind of horrible sound. And then we can go all the way up to this kind of really tight chainsaw-y sound. Almost sounds like it's going through a cocktoir. And it's actually partly why most people seem to, or why people like me dislike big muffs. Because when we first got them, and I've owned a couple, you dime out the sustain, you dime out the volume, you dime out the tone, and you just get this horrible bees fighting in a tin can. Now, watching Billy Corgan explain and discuss this pedal once, he explained how you get a decent tone from it. And it's by playing around with the tone control, starting at the middle and finding like a sweet spot where everything just seems to come together. So which for this guitar seems to actually be around about 12 o'clock. Cool. Now, as I said at the start of the video, this has a little trick up its sleeve in that we've got a switch to switch the tone control in and out. So this is with it on, with tone on, and then off. You can see suddenly the tone opens up. Now, I much prefer it with the tone stack off, if I'm perfectly honest. It just lets more of the guitar's natural character come through. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a Big Muff. It's a slightly different Big Muff. It's probably my favourite Electro Harmonix Big Muff that I've tried. And I've tried a few. Does sound a little bit different, not hugely different. It's a bit like the Calico Stag Smasher that I reviewed recently, which was based on the Russian Big Muff. And it does feel a bit different to a standard Big Muff, but it's still a tight modern fuzz. It's never going to be the kind of the 60s fuzz face style fuzz, nor is it meant to be. It is what it is, and I really, really like this one. It does do more than just smashing pumpkins. Being able to switch the tone stack out really makes a difference. And it will sit on my board now until another fuzz comes along that attracts my attention that I prefer. But I think this will stay there for a while now. What about you? What's your favourite Big Muff style? Have you tried the Op-Amp? Have you tried the original Op-Amp one? And does this sound like it? Is it a good representation? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. And if we're still in the midst of the coronavirus, please stay safe, stay inside, play guitar, be excellent to each other, and rock on.